Notwithstanding great accomplishments ahead, what's been the greatest one to date?
Well, it's very fresh in my mind, but 5 years ago I joined Forbes as the first non-family member to be CEO. And the whole concept was show that an outsider with empathy and an affinity for the mission and for the product and the history of Forbes could run the company, could take the company from the traditional business that's almost 100 years old and transform it into a digital business, and to make it a global company with tech at its center. And over the last 5 years, I think we've done that. Our digital business is much, much bigger than our traditional business. We publish in 35 countries. And all of that ended up resulting in a sale of a majority interest in Forbes, which was also in their minds when they hired me, of course, to a group of investors from Hong Kong who are now recapitalizing the company on top of the growth we've had the last 5 years. And my team is intact. The mission is in place and is now really well funded. So I just take enormous pride in being, I think, one of the few traditional print-based iconic brands to travel over the line into the world of digital, assuring our future.
Well, it's nice to hear, because I know when you took the job, a lot of us were saying, why is he doing that?
Well, you all were well-mannered and good friends enough to not say it too loudly to me, but I did feel it. And we love, all of us love a challenge. And in this case, I really felt I saw something that was unique in the power of the Forbes brand, and that brand is in fact elastic in a way that allows it to embrace this new world. In fact, that's what it's all about: entrepreneurialism. It's all about using the best tools and doing the best work you can, both in the passion you have for the product and the business, but increasingly important is the acceptance that science and technology, the responsibility to ROI and the ability to really serve that new master. I felt like Forbes was perfectly positioned to be the company that could do that.
Why would you recommend a new college grad get into this business?
That a lot of people talk a lot about that. The business is so disrupted, and every day it feels like there's a freight train coming at you. Apart from saying, if you like that, you should get into the business, I think the answer is different, really. It's, you can make, and God bless everybody who makes, screws and car parts and things that don't excite me. But the reason I'd recommend people getting into the media business is we write about the most interesting, we cover and create a product that's about the passions and the interests that people hold most dear, and your life is constantly stimulated by association with products that people really, really care about. And it's a responsibility, but it's an amazing privilege to spend your life working around the most sort of exciting and interesting concepts and ideas on the planet.
Now, we've seen a lot of change over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
What do you see ahead for us? Where are we going to be in 10 years?
Well, you and me are going to be
we hope to
on
be
the
alive.
golf course, or sitting in a lounger somewhere. But I think the current maelstrom around what I was talking about before, this sort of the mix of passion and science, is going to sort itself out. It feels so much today like you either need to go down the technology path or down the creativity and content path. And I don't think those two things, in fact, I don't think they're mutually exclusive. I think they're mutually inclusive, if that's a term that anybody uses, to harness all the technology that's at our footstep, and to use data, to use all these tools, these new tools that we have to empower our ability to create the right kind of content that's directly focused on what people are interested in, what people need. I think the current, frothy water of all that will smooth out. Those things will start to make sense together, and there'll be some other, disruption. But people people love media, and there's more and more of it all the time. So I think it's a great place to be, and it will be in 10 years.
Mike, thanks for being a part of Media Revolutionaries.
My pleasure. Thanks.